Welcome back to the Startup Experiment. This is the fourth episode, and today I'm going to be reviewing the experiments I've been running trying to sell the idea of my salary negotiation agent. I'm going to go over all the results, dive into the details on how much I spent, how many people signed up for the idea of my service, and what the next steps are for that application. Then I'm going to dive into a new idea, my second one of 12, that I'm going to be debuting this week and I'm starting to work on right now. So let's jump right into it. So for those of you that are new to this channel, I am doing 12 startups in 12 months. And this is the first startup that I'm trying to launch here. I've created a landing page for the salary negotiation agent. I think it's the easiest way for people to negotiate their salary. So here's the landing page that I stood up using Framer. If you want to learn more about this, check out last week's video. We've got our call to action here, our main header. We've got a couple different call to action buttons to request early access. We can see how it works down below. It starts off with the lowball offer, understanding your salary potential, getting that automatic draft based off our software, which can create the perfect negotiation counteroffer for you, and then going ahead and celebrating making more money. Got some early customer proof here, and then we've got the sign up button down below where I'm calling out, hey, I want some beta testers for this software. So let's jump right into it. So this test, the hypothesis that I had for it is that if I offer a free salary negotiation service or a software which can do free salary negotiation, then 2% of people that go to that landing page that you just saw will sign up for it. So the way I tested this was with LinkedIn ads. I spent $100 on LinkedIn ads. I ran them for 1 week. And the whole goal of those ads was to drive people to my website. So we can take a look at the ad over here. This is what's called a sponsored ad. So it shows up in people's feed. It's got an image associated with it. We've got the salary negotiation agent, the easiest way to negotiate a job offer, increase your offer amount, or our services are free. Currently seeking 100 beta testers. Boom, boom, boom. This is what I want from people. They understand what it does. They understand that it's going to be free. There's the website for them right there. So let's jump into the results. So of the $100 budget that I had on LinkedIn, $96 of that was spent. It generated almost 50,000 impressions. So almost 50,000 people saw this ad as they scrolled through their feed. From that, it generated 263 clicks on that ad to visit the website. And then there were 3 valid signups. There was a 4th one, but I'm not sure if the email was valid. So if we look at the key metrics for this, we can see that we had a 37-cent cost per click. So this is what it cost me to get 1 click on my ad. 37 cents, not too bad. The other key metric here is the click-through rate. So of the total people that the ad was shown to, how many people clicked on it? And that was 0.54%. And then the final metric that I think is key here is the sign-up rate. So the people that landed on the website, how many of those people ultimately signed up? So we've got a 1.14% sign-up rate. So what does this mean? These numbers are kind of meaningless without any sort of context. We don't understand if these are good or bad. Well, my hypothesis was that I could get a sign-up rate of greater than 2%. We can see that we had the sign-up rate here of 1.14%. That's less than 2%. That is not good. But there's great insight here with the CPC and the CTR. So with this cost per click of 37 cents per click, I didn't spend that much on ads. And I was getting a lot of people to my website. It was getting in front of a lot of people. I think that ad that I created could be refined. I'm not an advertiser. It could be made better and better and better. But even to start with, that ad performed really, really well. The click-through rate of 0.54% is right in the middle of where you want it to be for a ad for software service. People say for LinkedIn sponsored content, you want to see a click-through rate of 0.44% to 0.6%. So 0.54% is actually really, really good and really encouraging that this is something that people want. Now, one sign that's not as encouraging is people aren't signing up on the landing page. So we're driving 200 plus people to the landing page, 263, but I only got 3 valid signups. That is not good. So there's something happening on the landing page that needs to change. Is it more imaging, more clear descriptions of the product? Is it maybe having the sign up button located up at the top? There are a few things that I want to change that I think can make this page convert a lot better. I had the goal of 2% as a conversion rate. I think that would give me a solid signal that this is maybe something people would sign up for. But remember, we're not even charging money yet. I'm not even asking people to pay, and it's less than that 2%. I think a product would have a really strong signal that people want it if it had a sign up rate of greater than 10% for the free service. And then for the paid service, somewhere around 4%, that would be great too. So we can see that the landing page is not quite hitting home yet. There are some tweaks that I want to make on here, and then maybe run another set of ads, either again on LinkedIn or run a campaign on Google and see if we can get better sign up rates on this page. So I think there might be something here with this idea. I'm still not quite sure. The signals that I'm getting right now is that this is the problem people want solved, but maybe this isn't the right solution. So as I teased in the intro, I've been thinking about making a new application, my second one of 12. And one that's been kind of stuck in my head lately is this 1% Better app. So this last week, I recently reread Atomic Habits by James Clear. And in that book, he calls out that if you get 1% better every single day at something, you're going to multiply your progress by 37% over the course of the year. That 1% compounds every single day that you do the habit. So the more days that you do it in a row, the better you're going to get. And the closer that you're going to get to your goals. Now, as I'm running these, or as I'm trying out these different software ideas, I am trying to get better at things. I'm trying to get better at running a YouTube channel. I'm trying to get better at running a software business. I want to read more. I'm also trying to get better at piano in my spare time. These are goals that I have, and so I've looked for a habit tracker that's free and allows me to make progress towards these goals and track that over time. But all the habit trackers that I've tried are either paid, or they're not quite as simple, or they don't track the progress in this 1% better way. I would really love to see a graph that grows over time and shows me that exponential growth. It's not just a chart where I'm taking off an X and I create a long streak. I want to see that I'm getting better and better at something over time. If I miss a day, maybe it plateaus out. As I start to miss a bunch of days in a row, maybe that skill level goes back down. But I want to see that my effort over time is compounding, and that I'm getting better and better at that particular skill. I don't think there's really a habit tracking application that does this right now. I've got a little bit more market research to do. I know this space is totally full with different applications that are out there, but I would really love to see a free alternative, and maybe there's some opportunity to have a tier for extra features. But for now, I'm toying with the idea of creating this on my own for my own use. Mobile applications are something I haven't dabbled in yet, so it'd be great to try something out new there. I just want to get an MVP here together in the next week. I know how to create the marketing website for that now, so I'm going to copy what I did with the salary negotiation agent and try to get this idea of the 1% Better app or the Micro Habits app out there and see if it's something that other people want to. So stay tuned for this next week as I am building out this 1% Better app. I'm running new tests and experiments on the salary negotiation agent, and we'll see where it goes. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.